Welcome back to another episode of the You Wouldn't podcast. My name's Pat.
Back
That's Will.
again. Yeah,
Now you might be thinking, Pat, you look a little bit under the weather. You look a little bit unwell. You'd be right. I shit the bed today. Now what happened, you may ask? I've been a little bit sick. I was laying in bed completely butt naked, as I always do. I find clothes in bed extremely uncomfortable. I'm laying there next to my girlfriend and I fart. And I go, holy fuck, that feels a bit wet and a bit like the last time I shit my bed 3 years ago when I had COVID. Very similar scenarios. So I get up and I said to my girlfriend, hey, I think I shit myself. I'm just going to go check. And as I'm walking to the toilet and my bum cheeks are like rubbing from the wetness, she's like, there is shit on the bed. Like,
how much? Just like a little bit.
Like, I'll show you the photo. Do you want to see the photo?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
It's like, it's enough to be like, bro, you shit the bed, lad. Like, actually, that's quite a solid amount.
Yeah,
like,
you shit the bed.
It's three, it looks like when a bird does a poo, it looks like 3.5 of them.
Yeah, not 3.5. It looks like driplets. Yeah.
It's 3 little driplets of diarrhea on my bed.
How about this? If you took a fresh shit, wiped your ass, and the first wipe, you took that first wipe and smeared it on the bed, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, but it's not smeared, it's little drops.
Yeah,
so I was laying on the side, I've gone fart, it's gone phew, and it's shot 3
pellets.
50 cent, 20
Juices.
to 50 cent coin size brownie poos.
Dare I say the giblets on a croc?
Yeah, about the helmet on my giblet on my croc.
Yeah.
So
that's a relatable. That's a really relatable measurement for people. The helmet of Pat's giblet on his crocs.
If you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now,
about 3 helmet giblets, and then one of them I would dare say is probably the size of a Nesquik cereal puff.
Yeah, I've never had a Nesquik cereal puff. I don't
Maybe
think, but
half of a Milo cereal shell.
Look, it was enough to be like, you shit the bed.
Yeah.
So
could I potentially say this? A couple, 1 or 2 crispy M&M sized shits.
No, it was bigger. It was much bigger.
Peanut M&Ms.
It was 20 to 50 cent coin size.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Maybe a Luna Park token for the ghost ride.
Yeah, even like, you know when you get the big pack of gum at a servo? Just the size of the lid on it.
You know, I feel bad for saying ghost ride because our kids were incinerated on that ride. I didn't mean to say ghost ride. I meant to say the wicked mouse or whatever it's called.
I don't think they ever got to the bottom of it. There's a good documentary on it. It's actually really sad.
Remember we watched it in Brisbane?
Yeah, we did watch it.
Was it called Mouse? Mickey Mouse? What's the mouse?
No, I don't know what it was called.
The Mouse Trap? What's the ride at Luna Park
called? Yeah,
the
Mouse Trap.
No, that's a play.
No, the Mouse Trap. When it goes like over,
it's the wild mouse.
No, it's not the fucking wild mouse.
It's the Mouse Trap.
It is. Fuck you.
It's the wild mouse.
Google fucking wild mouse Luna. It's not wild mouse, mate.
The one that goes and it like really.
It's not
sharp
wild
turns.
mouse, mate. You Google that and you be wrong.
It's wild mouse for sure.
It's called.
It's the wild mouse.
No, it's not.
It's the Mouse Trap.
It's the wild mouse.
Kyle, I'll bet you.
Kyle.
I'm looking at it.
I'll bet you.
Yeah, I'll bet you.
Oh no, he's already told me he's looking at it.
Okay, well, regardless, sorry for the shit.
Look, yeah, I was a bit sick. Last night I vomited. Today I'm feeling better, just got the runs. Shit the bed, that's all. Life goes on. Took my sheets off, put them in the washing machine.
Before we go any further, can I just thank all the You Wouldn'ters for coming to the Perth and Adelaide show and the whole tour, basically. I won't talk about the tour yet. We'll get into that later. But thank you so much to all the You Wouldn'ters that bought tickets because honestly, like comparing last year's tour to this year's tour, just like the size of the venues, the turnouts, like the energy, fuck man, the You Wouldn'ters bring it. They absolutely bring it. I met some incredible, Scout, great to see you.
Yep.
I didn't recognize Scout for the first 5 seconds of speaking to her. And then I was like, holy fuck, it's Scout. Bianca brought me gifts.
Did Bianca bring you gifts? What did she give me this
Bianca
time?
brought me gifts, lollies and sweets. Yeah, which is so amazing.
Bianca bought us flowers
chicken salt. Bianca got me
and
chicken
the Golden
salt.
Boy voucher last time.
Yeah. And then this fantastic, beautiful brother and sister from Perth, they got me lollies as well.
King shit.
Like so fucking lovely. And yeah, it was really wholesome. So thank you to not just those specific people for gifts, but thank you to everyone for coming because yeah, the You Wouldn'ters really pack it out. We also had fuck, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name, but she was in Perth and she called up and she basically roasted. I think it was actually your name is Ebony. I believe it was Ebony, and Ebony called up and roasted all the girls that were like, stop trying to fuck Pat. Remember she called up the hotline and she was like to all the girls trying to fuck Pat, mate. He's not interested in you.
Oh,
Blah,
yeah.
blah,
Was
blah.
that her?
She was funny, yeah. So thank you, everyone. I'll get into the tour a little bit later. But I'd like to talk about my day today, if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Anything else you need to get off your chest?
Well, too bad if there was because you cut me off. But continue.
I didn't cut you off.
Yeah. Go on.
No,
Talk about your day.
I didn't fucking cut you off.
Talk about your day,
No,
please. I want to hear about your day.
No, you don't.
I do. Talk to me about
Can
it.
you just say what else you wanted to say before?
I can't remember anymore. It's gone.
Okay. Well, my car's unregistered.
Mm.
Last night I got pulled over by the police and I got fined $800 because my car registration expired in June. That's what happened. That's the tea.
Now, this happened 6 months ago. This happened at Christmas time. You went to take your cousin to get lollies from the servo in Barrel.
Yeah, I did.
And you got pulled over by the highway patrol.
And I wasn't registered again.
And you weren't registered again. And now it's been 6 months, so you obviously did the 6 month rego and you fucked it again royally.
Well, I didn't even do the 6 month rego. The car I bought just still had 6 months left. And the guy was like, remember to change it over. And I was like, shut up, mate. You're a virgin.
Yeah. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Don't fucking tell me what to do. You're talking about your fucking mum at fucking 45 years old, mate. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. You probably still suck on your mum's tit.
Oh, he would. And you know what he'd do while sucking on his mum's tit?
Jerk off.
Jerk his fucking cock off.
Tiny little cock he's got.
Yeah.
Because he drives a Nissan fucking Pulsar.
Okay, well, let's not get personal.
Let's not get personal.
But, unfortunately, I never got my thing. So, here's what happens. The lady pulls me over, the lady
Whoop,
cop.
whoop.
I'm going, fuck me.
That's the police.
And she goes, you need to register your car. I go, fantastic, I'll do it sitting here. I'll go on the app. She goes, go on the app, renew it. Boom, go to renew it. They go, sorry, you can't renew it yet. You need to transfer over all your information to the new car. I hadn't even done that
Bro, you haven't even done... You're a fucking idiot.
So I was like, shit.
You know, every fine and shit you get would have gone to the cunt who used to own your car.
No. It wasn't that. It had transferred over. It just hadn't... I don't know what was going on, but I needed to transfer something over. Sure, that cost me like $400 and something.
Yeah.
Transferred it all over. Now I can renew my license. You need a pink slip and a green slip. Fuck. Well, I just recently went to the mechanic. Mechanic. I recently went there for a check-in, so I'm going to go and do that then. Hey, mate, do you reckon you could just pink slip my car for me? I literally brought it in like a week ago. Nah, we need to do a proper brake test and all that. Fuck, okay, well, here's my car. You can just have it and I'll come pick it up later. It's ready in like an hour. Legends. I pick it up. Pink slip acquired. Let's go. Time for the green slip.
Yeah.
This is where I lose my shit. Because I'm sitting at Clovelly trying to fucking sort my shit out, looking for numbers on the side of my car. The fucking GIO cunts are like, put in all your details. What's your chassis number?
Or your VIN
Or your VIN. What's your VIN number?
Fuck your VIN, mate.
Hey, I'm going Google fucking Nissan Pulsar VIN number under the dashboard. Well, it ain't under the fucking dashboard, mate. It's all, it's sometimes on the driver's car door. Oh, so that's fucking pissing me off, the flashing.
I didn't see it out the corner of my eye.
The monitor's flashing. So should I just turn it off? Anyway, so major problem alert. Major problem alert. You want to know what the major problem is?
You don't know your fucking chassis.
Fuck is that? Looking around, I finally find it. It's inside my car engine.
That's ridiculous.
So anyway, I get my chassis number.
Ridiculous.
Put it all through. Sorry, there's an existing policy still on this car. What the fuck is that? It's a dragon.
What the fuck is a dragonfly doing in here?
There's a fucking huge
Fuck, didn't know how
dragonfly
to
that
fly.
just
He fell down
smacked
the
against the
wall.
wall. I shit you not. Sorry, let's get going. Relax.
Oh!
Relax. Sit down.
What the fuck is it doing, bro? Fly, you dumb cunt. Oh, it's half dead.
They live a day, bruh. Anyway.
It's not even fucking 3/4 of a day. It's 4 o'clock.
Anyway.
Cunt couldn't even make the whole day.
I know, bro. It's sad. Anyway, I'm fucking sorting this shit out. There's a policy still attached to the car. Well, no, there's not. Put in my number and shit. No, won't work. So I'm going, fuck me. How do I do this? They go, you need to if your car's not registered, so you need to just click no that it's not registered. So I was like, oh shit, that's why it wasn't working. So I was clicking yes. So I click no, and then I redo all the information, and then they go, no, the car is still the car is registered, so you actually need to go back and redo it again. What the fuck, mate? You've led me on a fucking wild goose chase. So I go back to the yes thing. Sorry, bro, this dragonfly is actually scaring me a bit.
Yeah, I know, it's right behind me.
I feel sad, but I don't want to kill it.
It's fucking monging out. Doesn't know where it is. It's got shit for brains, this thing.
Oh,
Keep
poor-
this in, guys. We're rescuing it.
Let everyone know.
We're going to keep it as the pet, the studio pet.
Back it out to the light on the floor. He's just trying to fly into the LED strip.
Oh, poor
Well, what a
bastard.
fucking idiot. Fancy trying to fly into the LED strip.
It's real sad.
We're saving insects here.
Saving lives.
Like Bob Irwin would want us to do, right, Will?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just like
In
Bobby.
the name of Bob Irwin.
Bob.
Look at Willie, just a real country man at heart.
Country boy at heart. Barrel through and through.
Just straight to the ground.
Yeah, the cunt was fucked.
Oh, wow, it's flying away.
Oh, he's happy. He found
Happily ever after.
a wife.
Fuck, dragonflies are scary.
Hey.
They really are scary animals that don't serve a purpose to the economy.
Anyway.
If I'm going to be honest, what are you serving in a 24-hour period you're alive for?
So anyway, I call up the guy, GIO, and this is where I felt useless. Because you know how a lot of the time you're like, fuck, I'd hate to be someone that works in customer service and you deal with like useless cunts.
You're the useless
I was
cunt.
a useless cunt. He goes, what was your fucking insurance number?
Yeah.
And I go,
Is that what he sounded like?
he sounded more like this. What is your insurance number? And I'm like, I actually don't know. I don't know what my insurance number is. And he's like, okay, well, that's fine. Do you just have your policy number? I was like, no. And he was like, okay, what's your this? I was like, I don't know, mate. And he goes, how often do you drive your car? I was like, every day. He goes, I need it in kilometers. I was like, I don't know, mate.
Bro, you can do this all online.
Yeah, I couldn't though because that was the issue. So I had to call to get it done. Anyway, the cunt spent 40 minutes transferring all my shit over. And thank you so much, GIO, because it's now sorted and my car's registered. I did it.
Good on
this
you,
afternoon.
GIO. What's their catchphrase?
Get it off. Get it off. GIO means get it off.
No, but what's the, it's like, Allianz Insurance. That's right. How can I help?
I think GIO is just like,
Or
we're just going to do it,
Amy.
cunt.
Like, did GIO have a slogan?
Nah, lad.
Nah.
What do you want to talk about now?
I just want to fucking... I'm trying to, in the middle of, get a refund from Jetstar because I was meant to go to Melbourne on the weekend, but I've been sick as.
Oh, no, I'm so
So I
sorry.
didn't go.
So remember, damn, you were so excited to go.
Yes.
You were so keen.
But now I'm not. Well, I didn't go.
Yeah.
And, so do you know how Jetstar are cunts?
Yeah.
So I called them, was like, I'm sick. And they were like, we can't refund you. And I was like, I'm fucking sick. And then they were like, okay, get a medical certificate and we'll refund you, which is pretty clutch from Jetstar.
Good on
I
them.
thought.
You can also get flight credit.
I think that's what they're going to give me. I think they're going to give me flight credit, which I'll take, which...
You can fly your misso to Terrigal. Or somewhere nice, like fucking Campbelltown.
Here comes the jealousy again.
Not
Out
jealous.
comes the jealousy.
Not jealous.
Let's have a
can
prediction.
cosplay-
Let's have a prediction. LA guy's gone.
LA
England guy's
gone.
long gone.
England guy can fuck
Go
off.
on, who's next? Who else since 2 days ago has fallen off the radar that's got you all jealous again? Old chicken pox.
No, we're well and good. in
Old
the
fucking
chats.
chicken pox. What a pathetic excuse that was.
He had chicken pox. You had scabies from being a gross cunt.
No, it's not from being a gross
Yes,
cunt.
it is.
You just get them.
No. How do you get scabies? Google it. How do you get scabies? Most common causes for scabies.
No, but I think you've made up he had chicken pox just to not go see him.
I've got photos of him with chicken pox.
He sent you his pox.
Kyle, what are the most common causes of scabies?
Sharing a bed with a person who has scabies.
So that's gross.
So
is it?
but how does scabies originally
I
start?
think it just flows through.
Just
people,
it's just like the common cold, mate.
Okay, well, it's not like the common cold, but sure.
It is. It's just transferred through
I'm not jealous,
touch.
and congratulations on getting the Jetstar refund.
points, but thank you. You've come in dressing very differently. and I like it. I'm
Thanks.
going to say it struck me differently because I'm not used to you dressing like I'm not used to you dressing with fashion, but it is really nice. But I just haven't fully wrapped my head around it because I'm not used to it. But I really do think it's a step in the right direction for you.
Well, can I tell you what happened? I stepped off the plane from Perth to Adelaide, and Joe took one look at me and said, "You're not getting on stage in any of those clothes." And he took me to buy.
So
good
why does it
clothes.
always take this little cunt?
No, I didn't have a choice.
Takes this little cunt to have a drink, takes this little cunt to get your fucking
I,
new clothes.
I had no
like,
choice in this
what
because
is
I
this?
didn't want to go. He picked me up and I said, I want to go home. He said, "You're not going home. Like, you're actually..." I was a passenger. I was a, what do you call it? A prisoner.
prisoner.
I was a prisoners with Hugh Jackman. I
on my letterboxd, 114 followers
Yeah,
on my
can we,
letterboxd. Can we get me the most followed person on letterboxd?
well, can I talk about something real quick before we dive into your letterboxd? Actually, let's just talk about your letterboxd.
No, go.
So there's a footballer recently, and he posted on his Instagram story a Chelsea player, and he played against Wolves on the weekend, and he posted, "In Wolverhampton, fuck, this place is disgusting. It's such a shithole. I fucking hate it here." And everyone's like, what a... Like, he's just shitting on this town.
Yeah.
And everyone's going, what a cunt. Like, fuck him. Obviously, all the fans are, like, screaming at him when he walks out. Then the bloke goes and drops a hat-trick on Wolves.
Hectic.
And just leaves, and he's just like, later.
That's hectic.
But I love people that talk up a
massive.
big game. I love it.
Yeah, and then come through with it.
Because most
Huge.
people would like to see this happen. He talks shit on Wolves and then gets battered and then loses, and he like misses a penalty and he plays really badly. I would prefer what happened.
I think everyone would prefer what happened. Why do you think Conor McGregor was so big, bro? He used to predict how he was going to knock cunts out.
Yeah.
Like against Jose Aldo, he legit said, I can see his left hand twitching. He's going to overreach and I'm going to clock him.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. And he used to pick what round he'd knock him. That's why his success was so... Like, people... Like, yes, he won in 13 seconds and shit. That was all crazy. But his rise before that, like, people have gone on winning streaks. The way he would just, like, talk so much shit and predict... Like, he would legit predict how he was going to do it.
I just think
People
it's so
love that
funny.
shit, bro.
And he
It's
was so
fucking
nonchalant
mad.
about it. He's like, "Yeah, it's a shit place." And then like, just takes the... And
Sounds like a shit place. Wolverhampton.
And it was funny, like when you score a hat trick, you get a game, you get the
Yeah,
game
you get
ball.
the game ball.
So his celebration on the third goal is he just picked the ball up and just started walking off back to the locker rooms as if like, "I've got my ball, I'll see you later."
That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, he's just fully just
Need
gone,
more
"Fuck
cunts
it."
like that in
Hey,
sport, bro. That's
100%.
fucking hilarious. Shout out to Angus Crichton, who also got a hat trick on the weekend.
Congrats, Angus.
Yeah.
Let's hear
I
about
was one try score away from a big multi, eh?
your letterbox.
I've been getting unlucky.
Was one of the...
I picked 6 try scorers. I got 5, bro. Needed one more.
Sorry about that, brother.
It's all right.
I really enjoyed your letterbox review of Deadpool vs. Wolverine. If anyone hasn't seen it, follow Pat. His review was
I'll get it on my
funny,
letterbox.
but got bored in cinema, so left, but funny still.
Which is true.
You
Everything I said is in fact true of
it's like
of
a
my
year
review.
5 kid having to review movies as a part of his English assignment.
But it's just, I'm going to be honest with how I review things.
Of course.
So my letterbox is just Sipes, S-I-P-E-S. So the ones I've done Trap, the movie Trap, that boring. Basically a concept for half of it, then dragged on. Then in capitals, boring, because it's true. Wolverine, funny as, but got bored in the cinema, so left, but funny still. The Idea Review, one of the best movies, if not the best ever made. Absolutely banging, and the things I would do to watch it again for the first time, I'd give a toe, I reckon.
And no, you said I'd give a toe, I recon.
I recon. Yes, I did say that. I spelt it wrong. Now I haven't reviewed I've just given marks for the last few movies I've watched.
Well, you watched Nobody, which I think's a great movie.
I watched Nobodies, which I gave 2.5.
Why? Why only that low?
I kind of liked how they made him not in the beginning, like that first fight scene on the bus. They didn't make him like some
Awesome, mate.
super beast. They made it
Right,
kind
and then when they do the home
semi-realistic.
invasion,
You know what I
he's
mean?
Yeah. Do you like the John Wick movies?
Yeah, I like the John Wicks.
Yeah.
I gave Beekeeper 3.5 stars with Jason Statham.
Yeah, cool movie.
He's a sick. I really like Jason. That's a cool movie. And I gave The Roadhouse 3.5 with Conor McGregor
Yeah, it's a
and
fun movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal. More so just because of nowhere near as action packed in regards to the
just seeing
fight
Conor
scenes,
and
but like
Jake.
I thought it was hilarious. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it
a
was
funny movie.
fucking funny, bro. Like, I thought they did it really well, and it was just like a good watch. Like
to anyone looking for a good action movie, just on The Beekeeper, I think, look, I didn't love the movie at all, but I think it is worth watching purely for this one scene where they're in this like mirror hall and it's a fist fight between Jason Statham and that big South African guy. And it goes on for like 5 to 10 minutes and it is like one of the best action fight scenes I've seen. And so it's hectic.
The thing I love. Now, apparently Roadhouse is a remake.
Yes, it is.
So I'm not too sure if this is the truth, but I just love the idea of Conor McGregor being in it. And there will be a few spoilers. I'm going to do a few spoilers. It'll only go for a minute, so skip forward a minute. I just feel like he would have said, I'm not going to be in this movie unless I get some things my way. Like, he never fully got, like, the shit bashed out of him. And then there's a scene where he gets stabbed, like, 10 or 12 times at the end?
Yeah.
And then the credits go. And then I reckon he's made them put this scene in where then it comes back and it's just him walking out of the hospital being like, who the fuck? And it's just like, bro, you obviously died.
Yeah.
But I reckon he's just too ego to be like, I'm not dying in the movie. Like, you've
fu-
got
I
to put
think
a
it's
scene
fun,
in me.
yeah.
And I think it's hilarious. I just could imagine him being like, I'm not fucking dying. Like,
I
just
don't
demanding it.
lose fights.
I don't fucking die. And I just reckon he would have been like, just give me a scene at the end where I'm alive still.
Speaking of Jake
Hilarious.
Gyllenhaal, one of our own has started watching a show of his.
Presumed Innocent.
The best. Can we just say this? The best show of the year.
Yeah.
So hit us up, mate.
Well, it's a favourite in the Oaths which are live streaming this year.
Well, I've watched like 5 episodes.
Fuck, you're in it.
Oh, okay.
But
Who are you thinking at the moment?
Who am I thinking? Well, from what like everyone just says, oh, it's just not who you think it is. So
I hate that people say that
Yeah.
stuff. You don't want to
I
hear
know,
anything.
yeah. But I think it could be the wife.
Okay.
The wife, yeah, that's my best guess at the moment.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad.
But the problem is, I did a 7-day free trial, and now that's up. So I don't know.
Lad, you got to watch it in quicker than 7
I
days,
know.
lad. You can watch it in 2. Me and Pat watched it in maybe 4.
Maybe we don't pay him enough. He can't get Apple TV.
We're not paying him anything.
Maybe I got 3 months free Apple TV.
Well, that's
I
just.
might have to do that. Yeah, I think I'll just get.
I don't know
I'll have
how
to
I
get
got it, but I got 3 months
It's
free.
too good.
I'll just give you
'Cause
my
I'm-
account, lad.
I'm at the point where it's like they've just started the court trial, so that's like,
So good.
yeah, it's getting into it.
Now there's another show on Apple TV with a very, very similar vibe called
Themes.
Defending Jacob.
Yes.
I'm just going to say don't watch it. Because when I was watching it, it was up there, if not the tiniest bit better than Presumed Innocent, just with the way it was done. Like, it was
Fuck.
it was on par, easily on par. Like, the
No,
ending was
I-
pathetic.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say spoilers, but we don't know who it is. We don't know what happened.
But, bruh, I can't even explain it. Like,
But am I correct? They don't tell you what happened.
yeah, but I don't know if they kind of allude to it and I just missed it.
They definitely did.
But
and you
just
missed
give
it.
me a fucking straight up, this cunt did it.
Presumed Innocent.
And just like, so the ending is, so pretty, are
No, I don't want to know.
you going to watch it?
I will watch it one
Alright.
day, and I love an ambiguous ending.
No, it's just a fucking, whoever directed it, mate, pull up. Go look in the mirror. Go watch Presumed Innocent and say, that's how you end a fucking TV show.
Yeah.
And last thing I'll say, because I have been sicking in bed and shitting it everywhere, I was like, what better show to rewatch than the best show ever made? So
Sons of
I'm
Anarchy.
watching Outer Banks again.
Oh.
One of the greatest TV shows
So
ever
bad.
made to man.
So
and woman.
bad.
You don't like it, Kyle?
I actually love it, but I can see how you would love it as well.
I'm obsessed with it, bro.
It is a good show.
John B, Sarah, we're different.
Have you watched the newest season though?
Newest season was pretty shit.
Yeah, it's
Season
fucked.
3 was pretty
It gets
shit.
weird. I
Pretty
couldn't watch
weird.
it.
You didn't finish it?
I couldn't watch the newest
Really?
season. Yeah.
You know, season
too loyal,
5
I
it
love
comes out soon, and they
Season
said it's
4.
like sci-fi-ish.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I know you're talking shit.
No.
You know how I know? Because I literally looked up today when season 4's coming out and the details. So take your little fucking Nen sweatshirt and fuck off.
Nen sweatshirt. So I'm
Got a bit of a
addicted to
sore
Zeus
throat
Street
too.
Bakery. Zeus Street.
It's not a bakery.
Zeus Street Greek is what it's called,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
And I'm fucking obsessed with it.
How many times? You had the Euros?
I think, honestly, my first order for it was a week ago today. Oh, sorry. 8 days ago is when I ordered it for the first time. And I think I've ordered it today. Today will be my 4th order.
50% strike rate.
Yeah, but think about it as well. I've also been away for the last 3 nights.
So you're almost looking at a 99% strike rate.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
But it's
good.
just what
It's
I
yummy,
like.
but
It's just chicken.
What do you get, Mark?
I just get the chicken wrap, the chicken breast wrap. I put chili sauce in it with chips. That's it.
Fuck, it's good. I used to get it quite a bit when I was
Yeah.
living at Eastlake because it's on, there's one in Rosebery. Mm-hmm. Fuck, it was good. Dude, you know what I was craving the other night? I was so excited for it. El Jana. Oh my God. So I'm
huge.
like craving it for like, I made up mine. I was like, I'm going to get El Jana for dinner. My girlfriend was 6. I was like, I'll order dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No point cooking. And it gets to about an hour before dinner and I just get this overwhelming feeling of sickness. Then I was too sick and I couldn't order it, bro. It's so annoying.
Too sick and you couldn't order it.
Yeah, because I couldn't eat. Like I felt too sick to eat.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were too sick to just physically like order
No.
the food.
Like I ended up fucking chundering my guts up. And I was like, fuck, all I wanted was a little pickle and some garlic sauce and some chicken and a little pita bread from El Jana, bro.
Dude, yum.
Oh, and I'm still not well enough to get it, you know what I mean? Like I still don't have my appetite back.
Can I say something? As soon as you feel well enough, I'm going to come over and we're all going to have it together.
Okay.
The 3 of us. Now, can I talk about my tour? My last leg of the tour?
Please.
So I wake up and I'm looking at a flight to Perth. Now, flight to Perth, not the best. Not the most exciting.
It's awful, cunt.
But I was sitting there and I had a tour. So it was just me and this beautiful old lady. Now, I don't know if you guys have been on a Qantas plane before where
Wait, what
you
do
get...
you mean a tour?
Like, it wasn't a 3-seater on the edge. So it was 2 seats, then 4 seats in the middle, then 2 seats.
Oh, it's too, yeah, okay.
Yeah, which was way better. I prefer that. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been on a Qantas flight where you get, instead of the screen being built into the chair, it's an iPad.
Wow.
Have you ever gotten one of those?
No.
You get an iPad and you can slide it into the chair. Now, this poor old lady was struggling to put the fucking iPad in the thing, and I'm like, would you like some help? And she's like, yes, thank you so much. So I jam the thing in there for her. And we're chatting, and she's looking at all these old movies, and she goes, oh, like these old movies, I used to watch them with my husband. Would you like to start one at the same time and we can watch it together?
See, that actually pisses me off a bit. That's so sad and cute, but she shouldn't put you in that position.
And I said, no, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was like, oh, that'd be so nice.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't watch one with her. I went, I'm going to do some work, da-da-da.
Yeah. See, she shouldn't put you in that position.
But we're going around and she's struggling with the iPad a lot because we put it in and then we had to take it out before takeoff. So I take it out for her and then I need to put it back in for her, obviously, when we take off. And she's looking, where do I put my headphones in? Oh, love, you put it in this part. Okay, thank you so much. Anyway.
In that little hole.
Yeah, in the little hole. So, well, actually, no, you plug it directly into the iPad for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, rather. So, you know, whatever. Struggling. Anyway, I'm like, this is such a lovely old woman. Next minute, we're going around with the chocolates after a couple hours of flying. Me being nice, I'm chatting to her. I opened her fucking water, opened her fucking chips.
Fucking hell, mate. You should be getting a fucking carer's pension.
Hey, the Lindt chocolate comes around.
Oh, old people are sick for Lindt chocolate, eh?
The old slut grabs both.
Oh, no.
She's lucky I don't like Lindt chocolate.
No, she doesn't.
Because she takes both and the fucking air hostess keeps going. I'm looking at this leathery old slut and I'm going, what the hell have you just done here? That's my chocky, you fat bitch. What the fuck?
Take your fucking
You're
old
taking
movie
my
and
Lindt.
shove it up your ass.
I'll fucking take another lid and shove it in your dead husband's mouth.
Okay.
That's what I'll fucking do.
We don't have to go there.
I'll dig him up and ride him in front of you. You fucking chocolate stealing slut. Oh, God. Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
So she eats her fucking Lindt chocolate.
Well, she eats both of them.
Yeah, the pig.
Oink, oink.
Get to Perth. Perth is what it is. I arrive at my hotel, the scariest hotel I've ever been in. I slip over in the pool, the outdoor pool, mind you, disgraceful. Slip over, no one else is around, and then I go, no one better have seen that. And I thought, fuck me, if someone saw me say no one better have seen that to no one around, I would have looked like a psychopath. Did my Perth show in one of the coolest venues I've ever done. That was awesome. That was really fun. Hop on the flight to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Now, I was really nervous for my flight to Adelaide because I thought it was going to get cancelled.
Why?
I just always think like that. Whenever I'm away, I mean, when we did our
It's also
tour,
a bit of an our flight got cancelled.
Yeah.
It's also a bit of an unfamiliar flight, Perth to Adelaide. I feel like there wouldn't be a lot of them going on.
there wasn't. That's why I was nervous, because I was like, if I miss this one that lands in Adelaide at 11:30, my
don't
next
many
one
other
lands at like
choices.
4,
Yeah.
and then I'm nervous and anxious. So I was worried about that. Now, yeah, it was just it was what it was. Yeah. So I wake up at 5 a.m., get to the airport, and I'm on the flight. Perfect. Now, problem again, I'm sitting next to another person on this flight. Now, this old bloke looked like Gimli from Lord of the Rings. Now, have you seen Lord of the Rings?
No.
He was a big dwarf-looking bloke.
How can he be a big dwarf?
No. Like he looked like a dwarf, like not our dwarf, like dwarven people.
Gimli?
In Gimli, Gimli. But imagine Gimli looking old. He had really long hair.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was like this stocky guy, but he was very old and frail. Like he looked like he was kind of dying. Like he had very bloodshot eyes, very pale, and he was kind of shaking in his sleep. Now the poor bloke, he's in the middle and I'm on the window seat. I sit down and then I go, I'm going to need to piss at some point in the flight. And I held it as long as I could. Now he had to get up for me to get into the seat because I was last on the plane. The flight was maybe 2 hours and 40 minutes. At about the hour and a half mark, this bloke's asleep. I'm like, I got to piss, bruh. So I start to get up and he goes, oh, bloody hell, fucking hell. Gets up and then he says to the person like next to him, like not to me, but loud enough so I could, he goes, always getting up and down, aren't we? And I was like,
First time, mate.
this is the first time I got up.
Yeah. Out of
You
respect.
old dying fuck. All
Out of
right?
respect, yeah.
It's the first time I'm getting up and I need a piss. What would you rather? I piss on your head?
Yeah.
I need to get up. Just because your bowels probably don't work anymore.
Well, he's probably pissed himself.
He probably fucking did.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there shaking. I'm going, fuck me, bro. Girls would love you, mate. They'd fucking put them on their, you know what I mean? I'd love
like
you.
a human vibrator.
Human vibrator. I'd open my legs and lie between you, mate. I'd nut in fucking 5 seconds. That's how much you're fucking shaking, mate. Fucking cat, bro.
What?
Purring. Like that. Anyway, land in Adelaide and whatever. Go buy these fucking clothes I didn't want to get. Had a great show.
Yeah.
Had a great...
Second favourite of the tour, I believe.
Second favourite of the tour, yeah. There was some hecklers that I had to deal with.
Yep. Which they're always... You know what? You've been getting growing hecklers lately. It's been a more recurring thing at your shows,
Now,
I've noticed.
I'm going to say this. I talk about manifesting in my show. I said, has anyone ever manifested anything that's come true recently? And one of the heckling girls puts her hands up. Me. I thought, yep, what is it? What have you manifested? She goes, I manifested not killing myself.
God.
And I was like, oh, wow. And I said, thanks for saying that at a comedy show. That's awesome. Anyway, the show continues. She continues to yell out, be obnoxious, chatting at the bar. So I say to her, hey, remember that manifestation you had? Let's reverse it.
No.
And it got a rapturous laugh, which was great. She was so annoying. And just, I don't know, there was 3 of them, and the Adelaide people will fucking know it. But yeah, it was, they weren't that bad. Like I dealt with it pretty well. But yeah, it was really fun. It was just like a really fun show. Yeah, I don't know. I was just excited. I was just really excited. And as a last show, like, holy fuck, like...
You're happy with it?
Yeah, I mean, it was my last show. So...
Yeah, well, it's not your last show forever. Like, you were
No.
happy to finish the tour on it? Like, it was a high?
Yeah, I was. And you know what? I was so not in the mood. I'm always, like, not really in the mood for photos just because I'm always so tired. And I was just like, fuck, I really wanted to eat dinner. Luckily, my friend Danny was at the show, who in his own right is his own celebrity, and everyone was more interested in fucking him than me. So I got let off
So it drew a
basically.
bit of the attention
People would like come over and ask me for a photo, and then it was all straight to him. So he took the brunt of it, which was awesome.
It's amazing.
So Danny, thank you so much for not only coming to the show, but for taking those photos.
Sick cunt.
Yeah, and then I went out.
Did you drink? Of course you fucking drink. You with Joe.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Only
drink
time
that
you
much.
fucking drink, mate.
I didn't drink that much.
So you reckon, Kyle?
I didn't drink that much. I had a couple drinks on Friday, and then I barely drank on Saturday because I had a panic attack while I was
Did
out.
you have drinks at Perth?
No, on the Friday I was in Adelaide,
Oh, you stayed 2 nights in
Yeah.
Adelaide.
and then on the Saturday I had a Pat Clifton, so I didn't
Yeah,
drink
I
that
had
much.
one last night, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah,
They're grim, eh?
it wasn't like a full panic attack, but I was just feeling really off because it was like I was in an unfamiliar place.
Yeah.
I mean, Adelaide's familiar-ish, but like,
Oh, but it's not. No,
I wasn't at home.
Yeah.
and then just like a lot of people kind of like staring and like I don't know, like I just felt like a bit overwhelmed. I think. So, also, can I talk about something? There was this but like we went to this bar with Mark, and there was this bald security guard. He was really big. He would have been 6'5", muscly, like he could have fought in the UFC, this cunt. And this girl that would have been no older than like 22, she was clearly quite drunk. And I don't know if she was making a scene or not, but she was so drunk that she had to be escorted out of the bar. And the bloke, like, again, a 6'5" guy, she would have been 5'10" in heels, grabs her from either side and is holding her arms like really tightly. And he's like pushing her out of like, oh, it's a long walk as well.
Yeah.
It's like 50, 60 meter walk down the corridor out. And he's like
Fucking hell,
dragging,
cunt. World's longest nightclub.
he's like dragging her maybe like 40 meters. And he's like dragging her like out of the venue. And I was just kind of like, and she was like, you don't have to hold me. You don't have to hold me. You don't have to hold me.
Yeah.
And he was just like, and I was just like, do you really have to do that with someone that's
No, because
such...
a lot of security guards are like that. A lot of security guards are like abuse their power and like are like kind of bullies. A lot of them are great. A lot of them abuse their fucking position and think they can just get away with it because they're a security guard.
But
I remember
didn't
Toby got bashed. Toby got absolutely bashed once by 6 security guards for like...
throwing a pavlova at
No, that's why he went back and did that.
Yeah.
So he did like hardly anything, and then 6 of them like stomped on his head.
Yeah.
And he went across to the Woolworths and got a pavlova, and then ran back, and just went up to him and just threw the pavlova in the guy's face.
Good on him.
And he just bashed him again.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, they abuse their power sometimes.
But that was the one time where I saw it where I was like, that's really like not on. And then when we left, she was standing out there. She wasn't even that drunk. Like she would have just like dropped a glass or been loud or something.
Well, I just think just let them walk out.
Just be like, I'm going to escort you out. And if you try anything,
Yeah, then I'm
going to
have
fucking
to
grab you.
100%.
But she was literally, I'm walking out. Like she was yelling it. She was like, I'm walking, I'm going.
Yeah, some of them are cunts.
Yeah.
Really are cunts. Now, what was I going to say? Something that's been pissing me off lately that some of you may have noticed on TikTok. Is this happening to you? So when I go to post, because I still post like on our account, it automatically adds music. Is that happening when you go to do posts? Bro, so every time I go to fucking post our TikToks, it automatically adds music. So then when I post it, I go back like an hour later just to like go on TikTok and all the comments just like, nice music, boys. Turn it up, boys. Can't hear the talking, boys. I reckon I've done it 5 times out of the last like 7 posts and have to delete it and re-upload. And I don't know how the fuck to turn it off, Brian. It is so annoying.
Can I show you how?
No, it's a new thing. I know how to turn the music off. I have to exit. But when I go to upload a video, it automatically adds. And then I have to exit it off.
Now that you're aware of it.
Yeah, but I
press the
forget,
X,
bro.
like.
I fucking forget. Some of you cunts may have noticed it. It's really shitting
Well, maybe
me.
take Mimi off your wall screen for once and you can just make sure I've got
No, I won't.
music off. What do you mean?
I would rather keep Mimi on my wallpaper. It's a good... All right, now we're introducing a new segment called cold calling, similar to cold calling. The difference is it's Cole without the D. Cole Pearce, who's swimming for our nation at the Paralympics, He's going to cross and he's going to send in voice messages, and we're going to try and get him on the phone if the times work out and answer all the questions that need answering about the Olympic Village. Is it just a big fuck fest? Do the cardboard beds work? What's the go? You know what I mean? All the things you've been dying to know. So let's hear what he's got for us so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and you wouldn'ters, it's the cold calling segment.
Love.
So it's official. I'm finally in the Paralympic Village.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what, it's fucking wild. The food, the beds, the pool, the rooms, the atmos, it's getting so exciting.
Oh, bro, I can
So the
feel it.
Paralympics don't start till the
got so many
28th.
goosebumps,
So
bro.
we've got a few days to sort of relax, chill out, get used to everything.
It's the fucking
And for
27th
now, it's just so hectic. So how the rooming works, so there's 8 boys per dorm or 8 athletes per dorm, 2 boys sharing a bedroom each.
Like, you'd love that.
And there's about 3 bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
The beds, actually not too bad. So they are made out of cardboard, but they've kind of got these, like, how the Australians have sort of transformed our beds is they've put a mattress topper on top. So it basically just feels like a firm mattress. So for everyone who loves to just sleep on a firm mattress, you'd froth the beds here.
Love that.
So how the beds work is the base, it's cardboard, pretty straightforward. It's just a box.
Yeah, they're like...
But then they've got these like 3 plastic squares, which is kind of like a spring, but it's like a soft plastic. I can't really explain it, but it's kind of like almost foam, but it's made out of just clear plastic stuff.
It's not what an
Then we've got
Olympian
like
wants.
a beautiful, probably 2-3 inch mattress topper.
That's what
which
I
is
want.
it's the best they could do. But that's the second half to our mattress, which kind of makes it a bit softer and firmer for your back. Then you've just got like the bed sheets, and we get this fucking cool doona that says Paris 2024, which we actually get to take
baby.
home.
Yes.
Then the
that's
pillow's just the pillow's shit. I should have brought my own pillow.
Oh, dude, pillow. I need a firm
But it's
pillow.
only a
Cole.
single bed, so for boys like you, Pat, you'd be fucked. For
Wait,
you,
no
Gibby, you'd
bed.
be
Sharing a
fine.
bed?
You're tiny. But for the really tall athletes, they've got bed extenders, so you've got to just talk to the Paralympic Committee and they sort it out for you. So how the building works is basically it's like these massive hotel buildings all next to each other with Australia, Netherlands, Canada, USA, China, etc. So we're all kind of next to each other,
So
which
get
is
your
cool.
own hub.
But Australia have their own
Yes.
building, and there's only 160 para athletes, then probably like 100 to 200 staff members, obviously. So there's only about, let's say, 350 Australians. And so how the food works is Australia have like their own pantry / cafe downstairs for only Australian athletes to eat. So they're supplying breakfast, lunch, and maybe dinner if you ask nicely. But then they've also just got like a pantry just full of Australian snacks like Up and Goes, muesli bars,
Oh, yeah,
tuna,
baby.
rice, fruit, veggies, all that kind of good
M&Ms.
stuff.
Tim Tams, Minties,
Then the dining hall, the coolest place ever.
diet.
Open 24 hours, chocky muffins, cookies.
I need the
meat,
chocolate muffin.
Veggies, pasta, Italian,
I need
Chinese.
the chocolate muffin.
Whatever you can imagine, it's in there.
Hours.
To be honest, it's not that great. Like, the food's good, but it's not what you think it is. Like, I know we've all seen over social media that the food looks insane and that some of the Olympic guys have complained about not having enough meat. Because the Paralympics have fewer number than the Olympians, they've actually got enough meat for us athletes to eat. So that's very, like, we're very spoiled on that behalf. But the food's definitely quantity over quality. Obviously, because there's thousands of athletes and staff members here, they've got to make enough for everyone. So I wouldn't go in with the expectation of obviously the food being delicious, but it's definitely good enough for us athletes to eat.
I love how he's bringing it up as if like I'm about to go over.
Bro,
Like,
I'm getting goosebumps, lad.
I'm
But
about-
man, I'll tell you what, I haven't tried the chocolate muffins. I really want to,
we go.
but I
Is
think
there
I'm
a
going to
lot of
have to
hype?
wait till after racing because,
After racing.
dude, they look so good. And everyone said they are quite nice.
I think I would.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. So what is 1,000% going to happen is I think we're going to live stream Cole's race. I think I'll cry if he wins. There's a part of me
dude.
that has like, I'll be going nuts. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it now, him winning, and I'm actually already getting
Yeah,
it.
and you wouldn't as get behind. That was a good update. Now,
If there
I've
are
got a
questions
few
you have for
questions.
Cole,
Yeah,
please message us.
Send them through because we're going to try and get him on the phone. I want to know things like, I wonder if the French cunts get like real, because you know he's saying the food's just like, it's just food. I wonder if the French get real proper nice stuff because it's their home and shit. I wonder if they get like proper beds. Like, what a scandal that would be If you go in the French
Yeah.
one and they've got like proper.
I wonder if there's
plush beds and
independent
shit, like,
regulators that come through and make sure.
everything's even. Because, bruh, like if you're competing on the world stage, the biggest sporting event, is it bigger than this World Cup? Nah.
Not even close. But anyway, keep going.
It would be pretty close,
Nah,
I reckon.
I don't
Wouldn't
think it's close.
Anyway, it's a huge sport. It's the biggest like world sporting event.
Yeah,
And
second biggest.
they get cardboard beds that aren't that comfy, and you're about to compete for what you've been training your whole life for. Little bit fucked, in my opinion.
Very fucked, in my opinion.
So what's this Chunky Muff? Everyone talks about them.
Bro.
Has everyone been talking about them? Is it like the talk of the town? Yeah. Can you try find the how they compare the World Cup and Olympics?
The three-time Olympic swimmer
Oh,
what?
posted about the three-time Olympic swimmer.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
wait,
those
I don't know if that's
muffins
her
look
own. Oh, no, this is
electric.
them.
Oh, those muffins. That's another thing. Obviously, I'm not an athlete nor an Olympian, so they're probably built a little bit different to me. But I think that if I got into the village and there was just a 24/7 buffet,
I'd be fucked.
I would be just fucking all my training off out the window a day before my event, just getting in a food coma.
I'd be fucked.
Just be hoofing.
Onto the hotline, I guess.
Yeah. That was huge by you, Cole.
Thank you,
brother.
Cole. You're amazing.
Get behind our fucking Olympians, mate. Let's Oj.
G'day, guys. Calling from the epicenter of the world. It's an absolute buzz.
Is this Cole?
Fucking Terang. What a shithole.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Place absolutely stinks like ass. Anyway, just wanted to say, Pat, you are not Russian, Jewish, French, Italian, Irish,
I'm not
whatever the hell
Italian.
you want to claim. Just because your grandma sucked off a Russian back 50 years ago doesn't make you that fucking nationality. So
Listen here.
quit claiming you're fucking 8 different types of people because you're not. You're a big, sexy Australian man. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Bye.
No, listen, you dumb cunt. That's how fucking backgrounds work. They come from our grandparents and our great-grandparents. And if you want the fucking proof, I'll bring it in. Just because your mum sucked off some Aussie and you're some rogue bogan, I've got fucking culture in me, mate. Jewish, French, Russian. That's how it works, mate. I'll bring in the fucking evidence. Your mum sucked off some fucking farmer.
I've just finished listening to Will talk about his circumcision, and he was saying it's not an extreme case. I want to know, does that translate to I have a Aini Tay Inja J Illiway?
No, what I mean by it's not an extreme case is, so one of my friends that got the circumcision, his foreskin was literally welded to the head of his cock, and the head of his cock had never touched anything before in his life. So in my case, my foreskin is tight. I can pull it back very easily when it's flaccid. It's just when it gets erect, not the entire head is protruding. Probably half of it does. And what it means is when that other half slides down, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Not uncomfortable in the sense that, you know, this is horrific pain. Just
Yeah.
uncomfortable in the sense it's like, ouch. And I'd rather lose that ouch feeling. That's all it is.
Yeah, but it's been your knob's been exposed to the world. Like it's
Oh, I could flick my knob and it
it's
wouldn't
not
be like...
ultra sensitive.
Yeah. I mean, it would hurt if I flicked my knob. I wouldn't like the feeling.
Oh, I think it would hurt if anyone's knob got flicked. Really,
Yeah.
unless you had a general anesthetic or something.
Hey lads, love the pod. I'm just calling. I was listening to the episode about Will's circumcision that's coming
Oh,
up, and
fuck
I'm a
my
nurse,
life.
and I just
Oh.
wanted to let him know about his, his fear about going
Yes,
under
yeah, I do.
anaesthetic. Well,
She's
this
lovely.
is just going to add to it because
Oh.
redheads notoriously have like a genetic predisposition to not be as affected by anaesthetic, so the anaesthetist has to give them more. So do with that information what you will.
Okay, well, fuck you, firstly. Secondly, I'm aware of that because from what I've been told, gingers are like a more advanced version of like people. Like we're on like the higher evolutional scale.
You're definitely higher on the spectrum for sure.
fuck off.
For
We're more
sure.
evolved.
More speckied.
Hey, Pat and Will. So I'm a preschool teacher, and the other day I was getting ready to take some of my children downstairs, and instead of being a teacher and say, all right, guys, let's go downstairs, I actually said to them, let's oge.
Aww.
Okay. One of my boys goes, oge? What's oge?
Oh, no.
No.
So just to let you know, you guys are reflecting on the next generation. Your dialect is being passed on, so I hope you're happy. Thanks. Bye. Love ya.
Stoked.
Oh, well, you're doing the best work in the world, so thank you for being a teacher as well. Teachers are underpaid, bruh. My friend's girlfriend's a teacher, and they deserve more, bruh. They do so much good
So do
shit.
ambos, so do fucking nurses.
So do comedians.
Hey boys, Siri guy here. Look,
Doing
very
that,
serious call today.
Mm.
I broke up with my girlfriend yesterday. Feeling pretty shit, and I just want your advice how to deal with it because it's my first time doing it. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck yourself.
Well, first thing I'd say is, looks like that's one less person for Siri to call in the phone.
Yeah. Should we give one shot? Should we give it one shot?
What?
What do you reckon his ex's name was?
Clarissa.
Hey Siri, call Clarissa. That's it. That's the last one.
You got this. You've.
Well, obviously it depends on the circumstances. Like, I'm not too sure. You're obviously quite upset about it. I'm not a guru on this. Everyone deals with things differently. But when I went through a breakup that I didn't want to go through, I was extremely upset. I let myself I wouldn't say feel sorry for myself, but I let myself feel the emotions. And for probably like a solid week, I was crying and I was like pretty not cooped up in bed, but like I was getting upset and I was letting myself feel those emotions. I wasn't trying to fight it off. I wasn't trying to do this, to that. And then I just got to a point, there's no time limit on. I got to a point where it's like, okay, I've got to try start living my life and putting myself back out there. For me personally, at that stage of my life in that breakup, that was going and speaking to other people and distracting myself. So that's what I did. I'm not sure if that's something that interests you. And write down a list of all the things you didn't like about the relationship.
This is my advice.
Write down a list of all the negative things. If you're the one who broke it off, even if you didn't want to, or if there were things that, there's a reason you broke up after all, unless she just completely up and rooted, but then still you're not meant to be. Write all those things down. And when you're really struggling, go look at them and be like, you know what, that's a refreshment of why this has happened. I really do believe everything happens for a reason, and you just got to sit with those emotions and those feelings, and you genuinely will come out of it a better person through going through hardship, whether that's a breakup or anything in life. So you're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out with more life experience, more wisdom, and that might take a year, that might take 2 years, that might take 3 months, that might take a month. Like, who knows? Everyone's different. But you will come out a better person.
Could it take a month and a half?
Could take a month and a half.
What about 3 months?
I'm sure it could, yeah.
Okay.
Took me quite a while, but...
Anyway, thank you, Gandhi.
Last one.
Hey, boys. Feel free to cut me off if this is morbid as fuck. I just wanted to know if anyone else has like a list of funeral songs in their notes app on their phone.
No
Surely I can't be the only one. And also just like funeral preferences in general, like buried, cremated, like, I don't know. Is it just me or is there other 20-something-year-olds with this in their phone? Bye.
Okay, well, I'll give you one better. I have some rules I'm implementing on all my friends if I do die.
No one can laugh for a year.
No one's allowed to laugh for a year.
That is ridiculous.
None of you are allowed to hang out because I'll get FOMO. And I'm getting frozen. I'm going to get frozen.
Okay.
So that I get reawoken in the future.
Can I say like a prayer at your...
No. It's all laughs.
Well, you just said no one's allowed to laugh.
At the funeral you can.
Oh, well, can I say something?
No, not you.
Why?
You don't get to say shit.
Why?
Because I'm not having you fucking mispronounce fucking words and spelling
Who's going to
mistakes
speak
in
at
the
your
speech.
funeral?
My sister.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it? Just your sister?
My sister, yeah.
Okay.
Who's speaking at yours? Fucking Mimi's not. She still can't fucking string a sentence together. She's almost 3. All right. Thanks for listening.
If you're not part of the Bean Spillers, get a grip. See you guys.